Should be really cool. And, of course, best of luck to whoever it is that is competing from this employee tournament, who's going to be going up against Kellen Acosta.
Yeah, a lot of cool initiatives being run by McDonald's in general.
Definitely.
You know, just between like this tournament, that charity event. Really cool. I'm liking what McDonald's is doing. But
Definitely.
We got losers finals happening
Losers
right
finals,
now.
that's
So,
right.
Skye
The last,
versus JuanSolo.
The last little chunk of the bracket, we're seeing who it is that's going to go up against Kimchi. Someone who was, you know, in some ways a dark horse, you know, did go down 2-0 to Skye, who we're going to see. And I do wonder if Skye is going to start it off with that Zelda or go straight to the Pyra Mythra. You know, there's definitely a couple different looks we could get here. Wow, and it is going to be Pyra Mythra. I mean, if I'd seen the way that loser semis match went with Dystopia out at 4th, that Pyra Mythra got blown up. So, you know, we'll see if Skye can get it done in a little bit of a different manner, because JuanSolo looks good at that matchup.
Yeah, this is going to be definitely tough, and it looks like JuanSolo is going to be using Wolf here. I mean, we just talked about how many different characters JuanSolo has, but the Wolf looked really strong in the previous set, especially the way that last game went.
Wow, okay, yeah, and just a lot of evasiveness right now from JuanSolo, just like controlling center stage. Wow, I'm surprised that worked out. That looked like a punish. I thought that JuanSolo was just going to come down with a down air, but maybe tried to sit on that a little bit too long and got caught by the side view. But that forward tilt edge guard right there, what a beautiful two-frame. I don't know if this is what Skye was ready for. Remember, Skye did defeat JuanSolo earlier in the tournament. But JuanSolo with this Wolf coming from losers looks like a whole different animal.
Yeah, you know what's actually interesting about the time these two last met up was actually the character differences. JuanSolo went Falcon and Ganon primarily versus Skye's Zelda. So this is a completely different matchup.
Completely different matchup. Completely different character. Kind of makes me feel, oh no! Oh no! Just missing the legendary Skye's Pyra. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I... Oh, just clean hopping over that side B.
Yeah, just the reads that JuanSolo has been getting in neutral, particularly with like jump back airs, over the course of the last two sets has been phenomenal. Just has a really good understanding of when the opponent wants to be going in, when they want to be dashing in particular.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been
Look at that. Look at that. Just like the dash forward, dash back. I know you're going to have to come out of the corner. I'm going to just place this so well, time and time again. So good. JuanSolo starting off real strong.
Really strong. I mean, it's the same look that we got from the JuanSolo versus Dystopia set. Literally the same exact, showcase of dominance. I mean, just barely even losing one stock. That was commanding. You definitely are expecting to see a character switch. I think it might be Zelda for the rest of the tournament here for Skye, or at least the rest of this set. We'll see what happens.
It's tough. I mean, it just didn't feel like there was much that Skye could get started, right? Because, I mean, the Mythra has a lot of good speed, a lot of, like, good ways to interact, you know, at, like, the close quarters. But it just felt like there wasn't much started there. You know, the speed didn't come too much into fruition because JuanSolo was just right there every single time. And,
I mean, Wolf not a slow character by any stretch of the imagination, you know?
Not at all.
Game 2 here. We are going to get that Zelda. Running it to small battlefield. I always took a little bit of an issue with this stage's name. I don't really feel like it's smaller, it's just shorter. You know, it just doesn't have the top platform. Doesn't really make it smaller.
Yeah, it's mean. So mean the way the naming is. This is an interesting character swap too, because I don't think Zelda in particular does all that well versus Wolf. If I'm being honest, like if you're looking at just head-to-head matchups, like character matchups, I think this is one of Zelda's weaker matchups. I would say, you know. Yeah,
I mean, you've got the reflector for some of those projectiles. The close range is going to be really good for JuanSolo. The jump arc is good. But I guess you gotta try something, right? You gotta try something because the Pyra Mythra has not looked I don't know. I mean, JuanSolo's just been tearing these Pyras alive.
And I believe the Phantom could be reflected too, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot at play here. All right.
You called it.
All right.
You called it.
Right.
And remember, you can't sit on it forever. You can't just let it charge and let it linger there. At a certain point, it will launch on its own. So even though I'm sure Skye said, well, I really don't want to launch the Phantom because it will get reflected, it was too late.
Yeah, there's really
Skye
nothing
had already
you can
committed.
do at that point. You can't
Nothing you can do, yeah.
at that point. Oh man, that's unfortunate. That'll KO at like really low percent too.
Yeah. A little nair and a grab.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing that descent.
Okay.
JuanSolo all over. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be it's a question of like which character do I think is better in the matchup versus like, you know, who do I think gives me the better chance of victory right now. And I will say this is going a little bit better than game one, even though JuanSolo is still kind of running the show. Let's see if Skye can get some pressure right now. Okay. Oh!
That was really nice. That 2-hit sequence was so nice. Getting off stage and then hitting with the side B, the sniper. Skye sniper. Oh my goodness, gets the shield break as well. Pushing all the way to the right side. Gonna charge a Phantom.
Oh!
Okay,
Wanted a Phantom into forward air, I think. But yeah, that is that would have to be incredibly precise. But I like the vision. I support the vision.
Especially when you have a lead like this, you gotta go for the utmost, right? And so far, the Zelda working out really well.
Yeah, absolutely. Some reflectors coming in from both sides.
I'm wondering about this distance that JuanSolo is keeping, because this distance allows for the Phantom to be charged up, right?
But I guess he doesn't mind with the reflector.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, both of these characters actually are down to play this projectile war. They're both good at it. Uh-oh.
Very interesting. Okay, air dodges to avoid the side B, and
wow!
What
a catch! Really excellent. I think for a lot of the game, JuanSolo had been taking his time on the ledge and like really waiting before doing an option, right? Really committing to an option. But I think this situation got so scrappy, and JuanSolo was conditioned into not like feeling like it mattered because there was no Phantom active. So watch this. JuanSolo is going to grab the ledge and no Phantom active. So JuanSolo says, okay, I'm going to immediately stand up. But that's the conditioning that Skye was able to apply, knowing that JuanSolo would go for an immediate ledge stand and just catches it with a forward smash.
Yeah, that's a really...
Sometimes people will get antsy, right? People get antsy because they're like, oh, this is my one chance to get back on the stage with no Phantom ledge trapping me. It should be easier to get back on the stage if there's no Phantom. But that's exactly what Skye was counting on. So the good players, they're going to keep that in mind.
I mean, saving that one pocket, like, kind of read till the end of the match is so important, right?
Really
because
nice,
Zelda hadn't really threatened that kind of option too much prior to that one moment, so really nice recognition.
Yeah, really good recognition for sure. It's the kind of thing that it's showing you, you know, it's not just the zoning, because Skye was down for most of that game. But a nice comeback with some really nice reads at the end there. All right, JuanSolo again, though, up in this game, too.
Yeah,
the Phantom's facing the wrong way.
The distances are very interesting, you know? I gotta watch some Wolf Zelda matchups, because I think if you're, like, super close to them, then, like, the threat of Phantom is a lot scarier, right? Like, you can't just throw out Phantom willy-nilly, because then you can just get, like, a nair into grab or some other combo starter from the Wolf's end, right? But the Blaster also does do quite a good job keeping the distances, so interesting. We'll have to see how this match progresses.
Oh, yeah, reverse down smash not going to be it. And that is going to be a punish on the forward smash! Oof. Well timed there. Kind of been the story of this set ever since the Zelda switch is, you know, Skye would be kind of losing, you know, getting sort of like mildly outplayed, but then big moments. But there's a big moment for JuanSolo, another reflected Phantom that is going to hurt.
I guess JuanSolo wants the Phantoms to come out so he can reflect it a little bit, right? So it's like kind of a double-edged story. Oh, that time you can't just be stuck in your reflector.
Too close, yeah.
Yeah,
You
Zelda's
gotta
gonna
do
come
it
up
at a
with
range where Zelda can't just run in and grab you. You gotta be a little bit further back.
So that answers our question. That answers my question. Why JuanSolo is keeping these distances? Because he wants to be able to threaten Reflector, but not be able to get grabbed. That's interesting.
Yeah, or even just hit, honestly. Like, you could also probably just run in and even, I don't know, dash attack, for example.
Right. Okay, nice. Just goes right into the grab.
Yep, down throw dash attack.
Oh
no!
Underneath Stadium!
Hate to see that kind of thing happen, Vish.
Especially with how close the set has been. Oh, that forwarder to the face is just gonna... It's gonna do that stock. Oh, God, Zelda's hits hurt.
Oh, yeah.
That forwarder and that backer to the face just hurts. Pains me to see. Okay, tries to cover both the top part of that platform and the stage itself by setting up the Phantom on the platform there. JuanSolo not getting hit.
Nice shield there. JuanSolo realizing, wait a minute, I'm in danger. Oh! Great awareness there. Just jumping in with that nair, meeting Skye in the air. JuanSolo, the neutral right now. So precise. Now this ledge trap can be everything. The charge up smash, it's enough.
Oh, the spacing so it catches that roll in. That was so nice from JuanSolo. Ah, man, just the ledge trapping from JuanSolo has been phenomenal throughout the set. Between like the down smashes, between like the up smash we just saw there, the forward tilt. Ah, really nice. Mixing in grab as well. This is so good. Oh, the charge was actually there before the roll happened in that, that replay, right? So that was a call out. Oh boy. I
think a lot of the time there, you know, you're so concerned coming off the ledge with Wolf's forward smash that's going to catch those, you know, like standing up in place. That really opens up the ability for Wolf to go for an up smash there where you're going to catch those rolls. So it's really just, you know, scouting out, you know, on the defensive there. You really got to kind of pick your poison. You're caught between a rock and a hard place. Up smash also, by the way, you know, if they drift all the way in, it can even catch jumps from the ledge, right? I mean, that move goes pretty high, so it's definitely a pretty strong option there, a pretty strong tool.
And worst case, also just the spacing that you keep from it. You can still keep like a good advantage position if they do just like a neutral get up as well.
Oh, what a teleport there on the defense from Skye. What I love from JuanSolo is like, even in some of the spots where he gets over the Phantom, like, you can tell he's playing really patient. Like, he's not just charging in there. Sometimes JuanSolo is actually the one that's backing up and taking space away from Skye, which, you know, you would think traditionally, you know, Zelda's the one that wants to get a little bit of distance, but again, like you said, Vish, they're both happy to play that longer range game.
Yeah,
especially
especially
down to meet Skye in the middle.
Especially with the blaster play coming out, this particular game more so. It feels like whenever the charge is there, it's just, you're going to eat a blaster to the face, right? And then that definitely adds up over time and kind of messes up your rhythm.
Right. Up smash out of shield. JuanSolo winning these scraps, and man, Skye might lose to a player right now that actually Skye was able to defeat earlier in the tournament. JuanSolo. Okay, 2 stocks apiece now.
Yeah, the revenge coming out of the brackets, right?
Yeah, this is the revenge arc. This Wolf avenging the fallen Captain Falcon and Ganon. I'm even shocked. I mean, if you've got a Wolf like this, like, I mean, I'm sure JuanSolo's other characters look good too. But I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't just been all Wolf for JuanSolo. This character of his looks so strong.
It looks really polished, you know? Just
looks really polished, yeah.
Among like different matchups, just seems to understand all these different situations. So it's really nice.
Yeah.
There's that blaster coming out again.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it's far enough away to where, you know, the Phantom's not going to hit, but blaster can still threaten. So
right,
it's like even further away distance that JuanSolo is opting to go for. And again, getting so many up smashes.
So many up smashes on rolls. It's been like the 3rd one in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh! And then out of shield again, too? Oh, boy.
And they are going to start KOing. Up tilt also will take it off the top. Oh, no. Another unfortunate, like, you know, slightly poorly placed up B off the stage from Skye, unfortunately. last stock here potentially for Skye, right? You gotta make this one count. This could be your last stock of the whole tournament. So all of the pressure is on for Skye.
That was really nice neutral getup from Skye there, not rolling again, because it felt like JuanSolo was just really looking out for the rolls. He tries to set up here. Gets on the other side, so the reflector, even though it reflects the phantom, will not hit.
Right. Oh! Even with the charge, not quite enough. But the damage is just piling on, Vish.
Yeah, the recognition, and that's gonna do it. JuanSolo with such a decisive victory here with the 2-stock. Just so many smash attacks. So many smash attacks in neutral, you know? It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Just calling out the defensive options of Skye. And Skye is actually eliminated from the tournament right now at third. For someone we said was going to the favorite for winning the tournament, Skye is now out in third.
Skye again from Huntington Beach, representing Huntington Beach, California. Store 24510. JuanSolo from Chula Vista, though, store 14228. And undefeated in the regular season, I will say.